Hi, I'm Shauna Fischhaber with VA Disability Group. Today we'll be discussing the additional state benefits available to veterans living in Guam who have a 100% rating with the VA, as well as a few other benefits that veterans should be aware of. We understand that navigating all of the available options can be overwhelming, and we hope this information helps simplify the process and point you in the right direction to take advantage of these benefits. Visit our website where we'll have more detailed information regarding eligibility and application processes. We'll have a link in the description box below. Guam does not have a national cemetery, but it does have one state cemetery. National burial benefits include a grave site in any of the VA national cemeteries with available space, opening and closing of the grave, perpetual care, a government headstone, marker, or medallion, a burial flag, and a presidential memorial certificate at no cost to the family. Burial benefits are available for spouses and dependents as well. Keep in mind that state and territory cemeteries eligibility is similar to national cemeteries, but may include residency requirements. In this section, I'll cover some tax information for veterans living in Guam. This is not an exhaustive list, and there will be more information on our website. Military pay, as well as military retired pay, is taxable in Guam. The Thrift Savings Plan does not withhold taxes for state or local income tax, but it is reported annually on IRS Form 1099-R. All TSP distributions are subject to taxes, and early distributions may incur higher taxes. Military disability retirement pay received as a pension, annuity, or similar allowance for personal injury or sickness resulting from active service in the U.S. Armed Forces should not be included in taxable income. Some of the payments which are considered disability benefits include disability compensation and pension payments for disabilities paid to veterans or their families, grants for homes designed for wheelchair living, grants for motor vehicles for veterans who lost their sight or the use of limbs, or benefits under a dependent care assistance program. DIC payments are tax-free. However, SBP, RCSBP, and RSFPP annuity payments are taxable in Guam. If you own and live in a home in Guam as a disabled veteran, surviving spouse, Gold Star parent, or as the legal guardian of a disabled veteran, you may be exempt from all Guam property taxes. To qualify for the Guam Disabled Veteran Property Tax Exemption, you or your family members must meet the following criteria. You are a veteran who served in the U.S. Armed Forces with a 100% service-connected disability rating, or have been rated as individually unemployable by the VA. You're the unremarried surviving spouse of an eligible veteran. You are a Gold Star parent, or you're the legal guardian managing the property of a veteran with service-connected disabling injuries. Note that the exemption applies to only one residence per person and cannot be used if the property is used for commercial purposes. To apply, you must complete the application form and obtain a letter of VA benefit information from the Department of Veterans Affairs office in Taiwan. Make sure to submit all documentation to the assessor's office on or before March 15th. Keep in mind that annual filing is often required. We recommend that you consult with your local tax assessor's office for detailed requirements regarding these exemptions. Guam offers veterans hiring preference for civil service employment by adding points to passing initial employment examination scores. Eligible veterans receive 5 points, while disabled veterans receive 10 points. If 2 applicants are equally qualified, the one eligible for veterans preference will be offered the position first. To receive the veterans preference, you must have served in the U.S. Armed Forces for at least 180 cumulative days and received a discharge of other than dishonorable. To receive the disabled veterans preference, you must have received a service-connected disability rating from the VA or your branch of service. To claim veterans preference, you must submit your DD-214 or other official documentation as proof of discharge status. If you're a disabled veteran, you will also need to provide a summary of benefits letter or official documentation confirming your service-connected disability. Guam license and registration fees are waived for eligible veterans and certain family members. Veterans who served in the U.S. Armed Forces and have a 100% service-connected disability rating or has been rated individually unemployable by the VA are eligible. The spouse or unremarried surviving spouse of an eligible veteran can also receive the fee waiver. Additionally, Gold Star parents or a legal guardian who is taking care of and managing the property of a veteran who has service-connected disabling injuries can also apply. To apply for the fee waiver, you will need a summary of benefits letter and a copy of your DD-214. You will need to complete the application form, which is available at the DRT office. Make sure you have your current driver's license as well, and visit the DRT office to submit your application and supporting documentation. It's always a good idea to reach out to the DRT beforehand to verify the application process. Their contact information will be on our website. You can get a veteran's license plate in Guam if you're a resident veteran with an other than dishonorable discharge from the U.S. Armed Forces. You can also request decals below the license number to indicate medals of valor, combat duty, or disabilities. You must provide official documentation to prove your honorable service and eligibility for decals. You're allowed 2 sets of veteran license plates. You can get special recognition veterans license plates if you're a resident service member or veteran who has received one of the following medals: Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Navy Cross, Air Force Cross, Silver Star, Bronze Star with V device, or a Purple Heart. When applying for the Special Recognition Veterans License Plate, you need to provide your DD-214 or other official documentation proving you received the medal. You're authorized to have 2 sets of these plates. If you're an unremarried surviving spouse, you can continue to use the Special Recognition Veterans License Plate of your deceased spouse. You can get a special Gold Star license plate if you're the surviving spouse or parent of a service member killed during military conflict. There is no fee for this plate. Eligible family members include the surviving spouse, parents, step-parents, adoptive parents, parents in loco parentis. The service member must have been killed under one of these circumstances: during World War I, World War II, or during any later period of armed conflict before July 1st of 1958. If the service member died after June 30th of 1958, they must have died either in combat against an enemy of the U.S., in military operations against an opposing foreign force, or while serving with friendly foreign military forces during combat operations against an opposing enemy when the U.S. was not involved. If the service member died after March 28th of 1973, they must have died either in an international terrorist attack against the U.S. or a friendly foreign nation, or in military operations outside the U.S. as part of a peacekeeping force. Thank you for joining me to discuss the ancillary benefits for disabled veterans in Guam. Check the description box below for a link to the Guam benefits page on our website. And while you're there, take a look around to see what other resources we have available. Leave a comment on this video if you have any questions, or if this was helpful, and let us know what other content would be helpful for veterans seeking VA benefits. Thanks and have a good one.